And then we go to this stream. Edit, customization, and move everyone here. All right, so if you're in the IDV chat right now, it's just going to move you guys over to wait, what the?
해가 내 얼굴을 물끄러미 바라보고 있어.
It's just going to move you
눈을
over to
감아도
here.
마찬가지요.
So we'll hit end stream here. Okay. I don't think I need Enkephalin for the dungeon. Anyways, I did polls last night. Oh, right, it doesn't reset till later. LCR, regular checkup, or LCB? Huh. I really want the La Mancha Land series, people. It's the time-killing time. But yeah, we're doing the mirror dungeon right now. Change your stuff? Oh, yeah, good point, good point. Limbus Company. 21 minutes. The time it took for the impact for you to hit the cobblestones. Isn't it about time you quit that dive thing, brother? We barely have enough time to scrape by. Wasting our time building unregistered dimensions just to annoy some time collectors doesn't do anything. Come on, brother. Dream like you used to, please. You always wanted to work with T-Corp Patriots Agency, didn't you? We're just biding our time, waiting for the right moment, okay? And when that time comes... But you don't even know when that moment is. What if that moment comes after we're dead? What would any of that matter if we're not here to see it? Take the grade 1 inventor certificate exam or something. Make a submission to your Inventions Expo. That's a pretty hefty prize money for receiving the Inventors of the Year award, you know? Yeah, it's Limbus Company. So what's going on is that, like, the concept of how time works in this is that, like, for those who don't know, before that, Limbus Company is about, like, it's like a post-apocalyptic future. Not, I wouldn't say post-apocalyptic, but it's like a big city. The entire world is this one city in the outskirts. And this big city is owned by corporations. And they're corporations with letters A to Z in the English alphabet. And so, Limbus Company is the L Corp. And right now, we're in T Corp. And the T Corp is for time. So, their concept of how time works is like really interesting, where you can buy and sell it, but the time isn't like you get more time in your life. It's time relative to your day. So if you have 50 hours in a day, you move at a faster pace. Essentially, like you experience a 50-hour day rather than you just get like an extra 24 hours. So like people who have longer days move at a faster pace and they just experience it quicker because they have more hours. And then people who have less time, some people who can live like only 4-hour days, experience it slower at like people who don't have time at all like experience it super slow. So they move in slow motion. And so these guys are like part of an organization that is it's like wants to like do some they want to do some like equalizing because they think that like the haves versus the have-nots kind of thing. And these guys are like the freedom fighters. But one of them, which is the story of this guy, is distorted for some reason, and we're just finding about his backstory now. Did you know that in other nests, everyone enjoys equal 24 hours? Just imagine for a second. What if we saved up a ton of money and moved to a different nest? Then maybe we'll get to live 24 hours a day too. I could get a full night's rest, and I still have half the day to spend. Wouldn't that be so wonderful? I was always full of excuses. For all of my hatred of the system, I remained inert, with my ignorance as convenient shield and excuse for inaction. I knew that our lives would get better if I did get certified, but I always gave the same excuse. I don't have the time to take a test. One early morning, my brother came to speak to me. I'll lend you all but 2 hours of my time. That'll give you more than enough time to complete the exam. It ends around 2 p.m., right? I'll meet you in front of the clock tower then. You can give me back the time you borrowed there. Thus, I was given a single day of abundance. The sun still hadn't set when I finished the exam. I had a good feeling about all this too. Maybe I could just start dreaming again, just like the old comic book I used to read. To dream of becoming a professional inventor of all kinds of things. The car rolls in slowly. It's so slow that anyone could simply step out of the way. The driver is like us, someone who lives 10-hour days. But my brother can't get out of its way, because he doesn't have enough time. Hours already preciously stretched over a day, stretched even further. So you are so slowly thrown into the air. I run as fast as I can within the time given to me, but I fail to reach him. I never could. I never changed. Oh wait, hold on. Let me check to see if this is live. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. How much I was shared. Because my life was spent in a rush. Because its entirety slipped through my fingers in the blink of an eye. I wandered aimlessly near the street my brother drew his last breath. If only I could taste every flavor of this lollipop sooner. Man, I can't wait to read what happens next. Won't somebody knock me out and wake me up when the next volume's out? The city. I can't wait for them to finally complete my portrait. I hope they capture the little upward flick at the tip of my mustache. It's supposed to look like a bird's wings, yes? It's so tedious waiting for it to be finished. Still 3 in the afternoon? This is one long shift. When will this tedious busy work end? Has too many people who so indifferently kill time? Our time will come, just like the saint said. I know it's tedious, but everyone feels the same way. Stop pestering me about it, yeah? You think I'm happy with this small time stuff? I'm just as tired as you are punching those bloody collectors and running away. I was ignorant. I lacked time. If only I had the time they killed. If only my brother had the time they killed. He would still be alive. Yes, my brother was right. Can't wait for the moment that won't come. Now is the time for action. I'll find everyone so content with killing their time. No. Yeah, this is the Time Ripper distortion. His design is super cool. So his thing stems from boredom. It's if you're bored and you waste time, he views that as like, because the people who need time are not getting it, and there's people out there wasting their time by being bored or apathetic. That's where this distortion comes from, as far as I know. The cogs that make up clockwork within each turn at disparate rates. Some live 44-hour days, some live 4-hour days. Aye, we are not like Eurodive. We know that we must also take action. So that's what you turn yourself into. Within me is a place where all may live in equal hours. Our nest. A place for all who have felt the very same pain. Your explanations fail to justify your time killing. Yet I'm not the time killer. It is the people of the city who have been slaughtering time. No one even took a moment to doubt that the clock tower may have been broken. Instead, they stopped at merely complaining that it was slow a day, and that they should just pass the time. Killing time. I saved the dying times for their wasteful clutches. Will you still claim that I'm in the wrong? It's so... This story is like so interesting. Limbus Company is such a good story. I mean, like, their ideas are actually so good. I feel like I should level some of these guys, but it's okay. And when did I get this? Since I just finished Canto 6 though, Heathcliff has kind of become my favorite. Oh wait. Maybe I'll get the new Honglu that I can borrow. Oh wait, how do I? Do I need? I don't think I need it. It should be okay. I only need like 6 anyways. Past the crowd of passerbys, you notice a glowing vending machine. Oh, it's a vending machine. Okay, for free. I don't need Gregor. Winning a clash with a skill that applies tremor potency on conflict. Okay. I think I need sinking. I'll take this one. When hanging a skill heal. Okay, this is pretty useful. Effects apply to only 3 and floor deployed identities. Unopposed slash strikes deal 10% more damage. Class wins. Oh, this is kind of crazy. We love that. One, two. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, no. You should be 3, you should be 4. I don't know. Wild Hunt is still pretty strong. I think we can just go with this. Hey, yo. God, I miss Limbus Company. Those T-Corp people. Dongrung, hey, welcome back. I told you I would be playing Limbus Company again. This game looks so cool, but I don't get anything. Are you wondering about like the concepts of the game or like Okay, that was big damage. So, the game Limbus Company is about a bunch of different stories. And they're stories about people, or like they're based off of famous books. So the one that's coming up, Canto 7, is the one that I just did was Canto 6, and it was based off a book called Wuthering Heights. And that story was kind of crazy. But the one that's coming up is about Don Quixote, and that's also a very famous book. How they portray things is actually kind of crazy. You see a victim of the Time Ripper. Is there anything I can do to help? Advantage check. Oh, Donkey can totally do this. Repay time receipt. Deal 5. Oh my gosh, this is a good one. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Wait a minute, like, who's meant I drank a bit? Wait, what? You should too? Wuthering Heights is something? Yeah. It's definitely an interesting story. Oh wait. The way they portray the stories is really interesting too, because these characters are all also doing their thing in this like crazy post-apocalyptic society. in the city that's like so interesting.
주인님이 도착하기 전까지 끝내보자. 벽난로에 불도 지피고 음식도 준비하고 맞이할 준비를 해야 하니까.
What? What is this struggling? What is this? How about you? Oh, I can't.
불길 속으로.
That's fine. Losing one clash doesn't matter too much. I like yapping the garb. We love yapping here. Yes, we do. We can talk about other stuff too, not just Limbus Company stuff. Because this, a lot of the mirror dungeon is going to be,
참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말다리 쉽게 하지 않아요.
gosh,
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그대로 두드려 패.
please stop.
무지하니까
그래. 결국 마지막까지 서 있는 놈이 이기는 거라니까.
jeez.
정화.
I might run to the bathroom really quick too, but I do have stuff I want to yap about.
저 새끼 죽은 다음만 생각해.
Um,
그럼 공격이 더 매서워져.
yeah, you might see like other types of content around here, especially this upcoming week where I've been thinking about doing more Marvel content, but just for practice until we get to the tourney. My partners are Kuro, Zane, who else? Kuro, Zane, Anju, Haru, and Soul.
직원들이 우세한 환경에 있습니다. 관리자님이 제 말을 집중해서 듣고 있었다는 결과겠죠.
The game looks cool. Yeah, a lot of this is autoplayed until you get to the boss fights or the boss fights. You really have to like read and think carefully about. And actually, there's another game called Library of Ruina that I also really want to play. That one also takes a lot of thinking, but I have to like get the time to play it. I feel like I don't. Man, this would be so cool if I was T-Corp, if I had like T-Corp money, because you could spend time, like you have more hours of the day to play more games.
맞는 거야. 맞는 거야.
Don Quixote mentioned. Gotta beat the wind worlds with this one. You mean the windmills?
닥쳐라 해파. 누굴 팰지 내가 정한다.
Like the thing about Don Quixote's story that I find so interesting is that hers is like her story. I don't know how it plays out in Limbus Company, but the summary of Don Quixote is like a battle with mental illness and your perception of the world. Like it's so warped that she sees things a certain way, and that's why I'm like so curious. I've seen a lot of the clips from Limbus Company Kanto 7, and I just think that like after seeing it myself, it would be really interesting. Have you thought about playing Poppy Playtime? Yes, I'm going to be playing it on Friday. I believe Santi was playing the other like 1 through 4, I think.
잘 들어. 아픈 거 생각하지 말고 죽은 다음만 생각해.
Shui, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Don Quixote was a bit Delulu. Yeah, like that's his entire story is about that. But it was portrayed in such like a classical piece of literature that seeing it like redone here with like all the crazy stuff that happens in the city, I want to see that.
와일드 헌트야.
I'm so happy. Yeah, we're gonna be playing it Friday night. It's either gonna have to be Friday night or one of the morning streams, because I wanted to do it with my Billy audience too. Surprisingly, Five Nights at Freddy's is banned, but for some reason Poppy Playtime isn't. So these guys are just kind of just fodder. I really want a La Mancha team. I used to read Don Quixote when I was in high school. Yeah, there's a lot of books that I feel like I didn't read in high school. Or at least like when I was in high school, I didn't appreciate the literature. Not in the least bit. But I feel like if you sent me back and you gave me like my all I had to do in a day was like read a book. I feel like if you gave me a good book that I wanted to read, I would be more than happy to enjoy it. But back then, I was like, you know, I got stuff to do. I want to play video games. I want to like... If they told the story like they told it here, I would have been so happy. But it's not told that way, right? Because like this is also the way that they like present subjects to you in a game like this is also, I would consider, great writing or like great literature. But they don't do that in school. They want you to just like read words on a page, and I find that to be kind of boring. I picked up Don Quixote and Wuthering Heights last week because of Limbus, I cannot lie. Oh, I love that for you. I want to go back and read the book if I had time, but I just know that I'm never going to have it. And I heard that the next canto is for Honglu, so I'm kind of curious as to... what is going to involve. Reminds me to design Limbus Company OC. That would be cool. Why is he playing Limbus Company? Because it's good! What I miss? Not much, I'm just talking about stuff. We're just farming the... I feel like a lot of the fodder is just to farm up your resource so you can just spam egos later. Off topic, but is your name connected to LinkClick? It is not. I've been a VTuber as Hikaru longer than LinkClick has been in this animated series. What about the break you wanted to add to your schedule? I mean, there's tomorrow, right? We can always break tomorrow, but tomorrow I'm probably going to do an early stream. We'll see, we'll see. We'll add it to the schedule. I was just going to do this mirror dungeon and then call it a day. This should take like no longer than an hour or two. It's okay, I'll get my break eventually. I'll get it. Oh shoot, wait, no, after this, like, because like even if I take a break, I just end up working. After this, I gotta like, oh, someone was saying that my YouTube channel, my Discord link wasn't working, but I did fix that last night. I have to republish my Villy Villy VODs, I have to grab the, oh, I made a mistake there. I have to like upload Kazu's and Nelly's videos. Like, I love the steampunk designs. Yeah, like all the towns have a different theme. And T Corp's is very like steampunky. Lobotomy Corp is like, I think we were in H Corp earlier, and theirs was very like futuristic, sciencey. Something seems to catch his eye, causing him to glare at one of the employees with anger. Doesn't matter. If I get a tremor gift, it's okay. Because I do have one tremor. Donkey again? Dang, having a T-Corp character is pretty good. Oh, I have like no resource. Wait, this is actually not bad. I don't need that. This could be good though. So this is the boss, the Time Ripper boss. K-Corp? Oh yeah, it was K-Corp, not H-Corp, sorry. We visited K-Corp and U-Corp, I believe, with the magnetism thing. What the heck is this? Inflict time relief into elements. Against the target that used an attack skill against this unit. Consume 200 stolen time and gain time acceleration. Plus 16? Okay, wait, hold on. Take a look at this. Oh, let me turn the BGM up too. I hope I don't get copyright struck for this. Maybe a day or two a week. I think so too. I've been thinking about it. Hold on, let me Is this something you clash with, though? I think I don't have to do anything. Because he doesn't have any stacks of stolen time.
정화.
Let's just see what happens. The thing is, like, I can't take Mondays through Fridays off because I play with Z's. And I also can't take Saturday and Sunday off because I play with you guys. So, there's, like, no time. Oop.
효율적인 대처로 개체를 꿰뚫었습니다. 참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Oh, I just one-shot it.
하나 눕혔네.
Oh, it does clash.
어느새 끝나는 게
Time
싸움인
acceleration. Sort this. When in time acceleration, say clash power +1. This one's clashing to him. Neutral. It's just a dodge.
대가리 딱 떼고.
Luckily, she's pretty tanky. Okay, we won that one.
무지하니까 상체 반응이 끊어진
So what are
제일
these things?
감정입니다.
Unfolded time
만약 제가
rippers?
인간이었고 조금 더 쾌활한 성격이었다면
Uh,
당신과 하이파이브 같은 걸 시도해 보았을지
are you
모르겠네요.
afraid? Punishment for time killers. When in time the collection of is due and for cruise. At 300 plus stolen time. He's at 800. Plus 200 value gain, gain under defensive. I think I can do it this way.
직접 알게 합니다.
Because of the attack weights too.
내 입에서 멍청하냐는 소리는 안 나오게 해라.
Oh, he's immune to like a lot of stuff right now.
좋아. 적들이 싫어하는 음식이 뭐였는지 정확히 간파했네.
Chat, I think this guy has lobotomy corp OC. Me? Kanto Ace for Hanlu. I'm excited. If it's okay if you don't play with us one week or even a couple days with Z's, breaks are important. You do a lot every day.
어느새 끝나는 게 싸움인 법이지.
I still feel like I should at some point. Resentment.
정화.
Like 2 hours a day isn't that bad. I feel like even if I don't, like I'm contractually obligated to stream on Bilibili at least 3 times a week. And at the same time, I have to do I'm in talks with another company as well for what's it called? It's a new like face streaming app, but it's supposed to be like a lot more casual.
개체의 유효한 속성을
Bloody hell, this is really getting on my nerves, oi. Quit hiding us, yeah. Give us a proper view. My true form. Are those brains? Oh.
이상한 기류는 기가 막히게 느끼거든.
What the heck is this?
어떻게 해야 할지는 모르겠으니까 머리 좀 굴려봐.
Oh my gosh, these things are tough. We'll proc borrow time here. This is going for her. Is this unclashable? Yeah. This is clashable. Hey, Limbus power plus 1. Okay.
직접 알게 함이라.
Oh, nice. I think the counter wins out. Oh, nice. Stack the nails. What? Hi, Cosita! How long has it been? Good to see you!
어? 지금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 눈에 바로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지.
What does this do?
너무 오래 보고 있지 마라.
Targeted by the timer of acceleration
흘려버려도
device.
보여주지 않을 테니.
This will turn to serious Skullbuster. Okay. This is targeting Rodian. So let's have Rodian just counter this. Oh no, it's struggling moves. Right, this is clashing, this is clashing. This one's also targeting Rodian. This is 8 though? Do I have something on 8? 6. Can block it here. This one's targeting her. Fluid sack that.
불길 속으로.
Hope you've been Gucci? Yeah, this should be the last fight, so I'll be taking a break after this. Just work on some videos. Oh. No! He lost the clash. It should be okay. It's not the worst yet. Maybe we shouldn't have chanced it. Ooh. No, it's just regular Skull Blister. Okay, these are all clashing. These are all favored.
이제 대청소를 시작해 볼까?
대가리 딱 떼도.
I think this is okay. Unless he's got like another phase or something. Are you taking care of yourself? Yes, yes, I'll be taking a break after this. Don't worry, you guys. Irritating little tricks. Remember what you said earlier? Might be time to put that to use. I'm sorry, but doesn't that use too much time? It drains too much from all of us. Shush, my friends. Let's drag this on for any longer. It'll cost us more in the long term. I will show this burden time
야,
together.
저 새끼 좀 봐.
What is this?
하잖아.
Unclashable. This unit speed is fixed at 12. Cannot be staggered this turn. Erases the target's time. Once this unit erases the target's time, all parts recover share time to their maximum values. Whoa. How am I supposed to stop it?
목을 내놓고 있도록.
That had to work. More tricks. Oh, right! You took up 5 hours from me earlier. What's up with you taking another 3 hours from me? You took 2 hours from that sod. Focus on the battle for now. I understand. That is why we must all sacrifice our collective time too. Nope, I'm giving more than an hour of my time. Take more from the rest. I got the short end of the stick last time when the numbers didn't divide evenly by 12. Shut up. About the last time. You're just an uneducated fool who doesn't even understand basic addition and subtraction. They're starting to fight with each other. Saying that now's our chance, right?
어떤 시간과 공간에 계시는 관리자님이 들을진 몰라도 그때를 위해서 미리 응원을 녹음해야 한다는 거군요.
Unclashable again.
아 이런. 이것도
Is he
녹음되고
staggerable?
있는지는 미처
No.
몰랐네요.
This is clashing with her, actually. Oh, it's unclashable, that's right.
해보겠네.
Watch fancy you? Okay. We'll do, soldier. I'll see you later. Cloud.
깨달았나?
Ah, I missed.
알겠어.
I staggered that one brain.
지금이야말로 꿈밤을 보여줄 시간이네. 지난번처럼 제대로 잠들지 못하게 하면 안 돼.
He doesn't seem too tough, actually.
내주자고.
Some of the other bosses are like incredibly difficult. But this guy is like... He's not that bad.
좋아, 알맞게 먼지 덩어리를 털어냈네. 그러니까 이젠 광을 내볼 차례겠지.
에이, 저것들
Yeah,
너덜너덜하잖아.
two of them are almost brain
일단
broken.
정신
I just need to keep
차리고
swinging at it.
그거부터 뭉개. 직접 발견주마. 풍 속에서
It's at negative 43. How's it not agitated yet?
마저 빗자루질을 해볼까?
Oh, okay, negative 45?
야, 다리 안쪽이 작살났네. 저러면 이제 메타작을 피할 방법이 없지. 목을 내놓고 있도록.
Yeah, I just need to keep swinging and it'll die eventually. Oh, that one's so low.
직접 놓아주마.
There we go. Yeah, this mirror dungeon was not hard at all. Some of them are like 1 hour, some of them are like 3 hours, depending on how many floors they have. If only I had 10 more minutes. No, a few more seconds even. I could have changed so much more if I only had time. Or so I thought once upon a time. So what did you do? Did you even try to change anything? Believe it or not, I'm the creator of every change you see around you. I know. I know what the burning question is. What changes, right? Because at the end of the day, this place became no different from the other horrible nests. There's so much pain here, just like any other place in the city. So listen up and listen close, because there's only one way to truly be free from suffering. Stopping time. Our assistant expressions turned bitter. He did not elaborate. While it's not like he could understand me, and the sinners were too busy keeping their eyes on the time river to relay my question, Like always, the LCA Special Operations Unit arrived and discussed a few things with the employee. Labeled the Time Ripper a distortion with a complicated classification code, and that's how the case of time killing closed. But, I'm so happy you finally caught the perpetrator. Behold, my portrait's finally complete. Isn't it wonderful? So slow, everyone. Let's stop being lazy and get to work. Yes? Chop chop. With what our assistant said much earlier was right. T-Corp did not change. Not even a little. Why did you volunteer to be bait for the Ripper, Honglu? I'll be honest. I was scared as hell. The moment I began thinking about what my own time could just get ripped away from me, I just wanted to understand. Because to me, the world was full of things I couldn't understand. In truth, I still understand so little of it. Why do people hang on so desperately to something like time? Something so ephemeral? Yeah, but I know one thing. You understood the culprit, Rhodia. It wasn't just fear that held you back. While there was fear, a different side of you felt like you could understand him. That's what stayed your hand. How do you know that? Watching you, Rhodia, reminded me why I did not resist when my siblings tried to kill me for the first time. I wasn't just scared. I felt as though I could understand them. When fear grows so extreme that it circles back to its origin, that moment is so precious and so beautiful. Alright, lads and lasses, gather round. We'll be running a special feature on the people who played the biggest role in solving the case of time killing. Time. And for that, we'd like to get a little group photo. Would that be alright with the Ace Detectives? Oh yeah, Rhodia didn't do anything. I'm the only one who was allowed to make that LF smile detective. Right, can we huddle a little closer together? Right, will we stop the struggling to change things, no matter how small, when I haven't done anything? It seemed that I was the only one who heard her whispering. Ah, my. Thank you for letting me borrow your clothes. I make sure not to get even a speck of dust on it, so don't worry about having to run it through the washer. Chief Executive Director, when did he? It's been so long since I had this day. Exciting. Thanks, Participation Trophy. I just like the experience of outside the company building from time to time, you know? Shouldn't be thanking us for solving the case, not, you know. So the reason why this guy is in color is because the singularity, which is like the super overpowered technology that each company has that makes them the companies within the city, this particular one drains the color. And if you want your color back, you have to pay for it. Your clock does not seem special, but the time that flows through you don't seem very different from the concept of time I'm used to. While I don't have any prize money to hand out, allow me to impart a little tip instead. Remember, using the power of time comes with a cost, always. It's something that's been a thorn in my side as well. Oh, and another thing I was thinking for. My dream began to flow once again. On the day I ventured out on the edge and wished upon a star, I thought my dream to have ceased there, never to flow again. I would have wished for something completely different, had I had the chance to wish again, but I believe my only chance spent. A star. I don't understand why, but the mere mention of it suddenly brought back memories of that star when I made the pact with the sinners. I used to think that the star could never be linked again, that I could never turn time back. Vile men like myself know when their dreams come to an end, when there's no path left for the dream to go. But I was wrong. There it was, something rewinding time right before my eyes in a way that I could not fathom. Well, it is my current hypothesis that you're not actually rewinding time, but a potential is still potential still. And that distortion that rips time is another proof that I do not know all there is to know about time. Not yet. So my dream, once still as a lake, has become wild and as rushing as a river once again. Your indifferent, unafraid attitude towards time also left me with an impression. I think day after day about how uncaring the nature of time is, that it will also continue to drift on and on, and on, even after my death. And I think about how that's so terrifying. Man, this guy's a yapper. Dante says they're having trouble following your train of thought. Oh yes, my apologies. I must have been thinking out loud. You must understand how someone might forget who they're talking to when the listener has nothing to say in response. But in a minute, ticks and talks. I suppose all that was probably too much for that manager of an upstart business to understand, yes? You're all exempt. Nice! I almost slipped my mind. Remember that the purchase catalog Limbus company handed to me? That monolith in there really caught my eye. I like to purchase them, as many as you have in stock. Cheers, that's a sale made. It was really pricey too, who knows, maybe this will get you the commendation as you wanted. Understand, your intent to purchase will be relayed. Not only are we providing distortion management services, but also dipping our feet into the sales of artifacts like the monolith. I don't believe that the monolith should be easily bought or sold. I see them as something we must retrieve, not put up for sale. You do not understand the ramifications of selling artifacts that could force a distortion I trust. The world is plenty with technology capable of maiming or slaughtering a fellow human. Not all of those who started with intent to do harm. In fact, most of them have begun as an altruistic project for the betterment of mankind. In other words, it depends. You know my place, yours as well. You are aware that we're not provided the luxury of choice. We will both reach what each of us desire. That is a guarantee. They're just talking about stuff. The Wink CEO seems so cool. Yeah! I wish we would hear more about K-Corp. Like, we never go back, right? At least when we're talking about our next destination, the past seemed to become blurred, even for a moment. Oh, we're going to the warp train. I like how you read. Oh, thank you, thank you. But I think that's enough for me for today, because that's the end of this canto. Or this intervallo. We'll start the next
결국 내
one.
공부가 부족하지 않았다는 거네.
Probably sometime over a Billy Billy
좋았어.
stream. So maybe in the evening or in the morning on another day. Maybe like the morning of another day, yeah. So let's find someone to raid out to though. Who's currently live? Mm. Huh. Who's currently live? This is a person. Oh, wait. This person. Have we rated Zane? Let's rate him. Alright, you guys. We're gonna be rating Zane. I'll be in the Marvel Rivals tournament with him actually. So if you got my raid message, please use raid message 1. If not, please use raid message 2. I'm gonna go take a break now before I get started on my other work projects. Love you all, guys. I will see you all next time. I know it was really short, but next time we'll keep it a little bit. We'll do it like before our thing. But anyways, mwah! Big kiss from me. Have a great rest of your evening. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.